think that was unfair, what he said. Well, John, I do too. Well, John, what do you think about that? Well, I think he could have been a little kinder or gentler, don't you, John? John, I really agree. I don't know what's gotten into him lately. John, I've been wondering the same thing. You know, it just seems like he used to be so nice, or she used to be so pleasant, but don't you find that something's wrong with John? I concur. Exactly. We need to do something about that, John. You need to just yell at that. You're right, John. Excellent advice. Excellent. And I talk myself into these things. I talk to myself, folks. I think a lot of us might from time to time. We're driving in the car. We're walking the dog. We're vacuuming the floor, and we're thinking, that's right. How come she didn't return my phone call? That's true. He didn't do what he promised he was. That's interesting. And we talk to ourselves, and we build up these cases. And we're convinced that we're right. Good point, John. Thank you, John. It's true, isn't it, John? Yes, John, it is true. You betcha. John, you ought to just resign today. You're right, John. I'm going to resign today. Good move, John. Excellent. I don't blame you. I don't blame you either, John. You and I are good friends. Oh, we are, as we make our way down to Gath, you see. As I defect. As I rebel.
Turn left.
See, you will persuade yourself. You'll build up a case that's airtight as you drive in your car and talk to yourself. As you walk your dog and talk to yourself. As you're sitting in the desk and your teacher is boring, or sitting in the pew and your pastor's going on, and you talk to yourself, you will build up amazing cases. And you will have an absolute reason to grind that axe, or to fry that fish, or to pick that bone. And man, it gets bigger and bigger, and you get hotter and hotter, and you seem to be righter and righter with each passing minute, because you're talking to yourself. Now here's the danger. It says in our text, David said in his heart. Here's the problem with talking to yourself. Talking to your heart. Here's the problem. The Bible says the heart is deceitful, and it's what? Desperately wicked. So when you're having a good heart-to-heart with yourself, you're getting deceitful counsel that is desperately wicked. That's what's happening. When I talk to myself, John, John, what are you talking? I am being deceived, and I am becoming wicked. Wow. You mean, John, that my thoughts as I think, and the things that I say to myself or to others, my wife, my husband, whoever,